Okay, I think I got it. I was having issues with my mic, so I had to go back and redo the live. Anyway, I guess. Okay, so basically, I'm just going live as part of my Zoho CRM 101 playlist series, I guess you would call it. And basically, I'm just here to work on the CRM and um, so I basically just kind of build based off of a scenario I have, and then as people come in, I take questions, answer them, things like that. And yeah, so I guess I'll just talk through what I'm doing as I'm doing it. For example, I need to see if I have a pick list. So that way we can see what statuses are available, which I think I do actually. I think I made that right before I went live. Yeah, I know. I don't know why you pop up. Okay, specialty. I think that's what I put it under. Okay, perfect. Rainbow colors, specialty. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this scenario is going to be for medical offices, so I want to make sure I had that. So they are going to use providers. Okay, so they're going to use. Oops. Providers. So choose the prospect. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. This should be easy. So they need to track how many providers um, each office has. So let's see what we currently have in our layout here. Okay, so I don't have much, so I'm definitely going to need to edit that layout and add some. I think I'm going to remove industry too. I don't really need industry for this. All right, let's see. All right, so I don't need industry right now, but I do want to add a number because I'm going to do just number of providers, and then I want to do, so they need to know when their last lunch date was. So that's going to be last lunch date. And then so what I'm doing is I read a scenario and I kind of go through it and I kind of start like adding based on what they're needing or wanting, or like, if I think that they need this type of workflow or this type of um, this type of automation or something, then I'll start adding to it. like right now, I'll be I'm adding the fields to it right now. So then they're wanting like different things like tracking dates, tracking relationship statuses. So like for example, the last lunch date or the relationship status, which could be a relationship status. So we could do a pick list. Actually, I think I might have something like that. Um, so okay, so let's look at the pick list. Let's see if I have one. So I have account. Oh, okay, account status is what I think I'm thinking of. So onboarding stock needs attention. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm looking for. I want to see. Let's see if I can reuse this, but instead of account status, I'm trying to decide if I want to use this one or a different one because I can always do relationship status, and I can always do something like active. Let's do, well, actually, let's do, because they want to be able to get a quick glance of the health indicator per office. Okay, so new developing active. I feel like I want active above it. At risk. At risk. How do you spell risk? Okay, that was so dumb. Um, inactive, inactive, and then let's actually move at risk to the top here, or not at risk, active. Yeah, I think I want active at the top. Do I want color? Yeah, it makes it nicer. I guess I could do colors like this is new, active is green. Kind of want to use soft colors, so I'm going to do this. Developing, what is that, like yellow? At risk would be like orange, and inactive would be red. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we'll do that. And we don't need any of those things. Okay, relationship status. Okay, so and then owner I already have, so that's good. Yeah, okay, so I have the owner. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. What is, let me look at something here. What are my options here? So, is there health? Healthcare. There's healthcare. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that here. Okay, so let's do. Why is there no phone number? Did I remove that or something? I never have it there. That's weird. Why would I remove phone? There's Fax. I don't want a fax. That's interesting. All right, well, we'll just reuse that phone field or that fax field. I don't know why it's fax. Referring name. Let's do phone. Duplicate. Oh, it's idiot. I have it right there. Let's keep it back at fax and remove that. Okay, I didn't realize I had it right there. I feel like I want this over here though. Yeah, why not? Right? It doesn't look too bad. They're going to eventually be able to do it they want, the way they want anyway. Okay. Okay. I'm just going through this real quick. Okay, that looks good. Where am I here? Here it is. Okay. Ta-da! New providers walk in from the front door automatically, so they're going to be uploading them and importing. They'll do a web form lead, which I already have one I could show. Web form. Oops, not notification. I missed SMS. That's not what I want to click on. Okay, so I'm thinking just use this one here. No need to create a new one. So, okay. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. Ta-da! So other providers, so every provider and every office organized and connected. So I mean, so they want the providers and organized providers and offices organized. And I think I have, actually, uh, let's do something here. Bear with me. Um, so, okay. So what I want to do is set industry is healthcare because I want to work specifically with these accounts. Um, oops. All right. So healthcare, so I'm going to save this here. Healthcare offices. So you can see I have a few saved lists here because there's some of them, you can make saved lists depending on what you're wanting to look at. So right now I just want to look at anybody that is in the healthcare industry because that's the ones I'm working with right now. Um, and then I did last lunch date. So uh, I need number of providers, last lunch date, last lunch date, and relationship status. Oops. Relationship status. Yeah, okay. Okay. So let's go back out this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. So let's refresh this real quick. Okay, so so now I added number of providers, last lunch date, relationship status, and I can do, let's do, I want to have last lunch date showing, but I want to have it here. Okay, perfect. I really only need it for these four anyway. I'll need it for them. And okay, so so okay, so they want their providers and offices linked. Oh, that's what I was going to look for. So okay, so we have the referring providers. Perfect. I can see that they are linked to more than one. Um, I okay, so this one has a couple providers. Okay, perfect. So I do have providers here linked. Okay. I want to do. Can I do? Do I have a referral count on them? I do it on the. I think I have it on the provider actually. Um, Date of birth. I'm gonna remove date of birth. I don't want date of birth on there right now. Well, actually, if they're like referring providers, I feel like as a company, I probably would want to know their date of birth as a outreach type of thing. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Okay, so referring 12. Okay. Do I have a last outreach? Yep, I have a last outreach. Okay. Whether they're participants of the lunch or not, which I think I actually have. Referring owner, specialty. Let's actually change this up a little bit. Referring provider name, tag company, email, phone number, referring provider owner, specialty. And I want office lunch participant, last outreach date. Um, yeah, let's do that. And I think that should be good. And I want the owner to be the last thing we see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's bring this in a little bit. Right there. Okay. Let's leave that there. Okay, that looks good to me. Oh, that seems like something I would want to see. I can also actually let me. Okay. 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 So I haven't created a Kanban view for the providers yet. Hmm. Kanban. What if I do it based off of specialty? Yeah, I'm gonna do it based off of specialty. Let's do aggregate by no. Let's do multicolor. I want to see. We'll already be seeing the specialty, so I don't want to do that. Okay, let's do referral count. preferred contact method. Let's do the phone number. Let's do if they're an office participant in the lunch. Modified time. No, I don't need that. Last outreach date. Okay, let's do last outreach date. Let's do email. Create time. Okay, let's start with that and see what it looks like. Okay, it's not too bad. I don't know if you see this the same way I do. Like I when I use my laptop, I can see the lines and everything like that. Can I switch this to dark mode? Is there modes, um, preferences, um, theme, privacy, appearance, dark. I have to click save or something. Um, okay, whatever. Maybe it's only. What if I refresh it? Maybe. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna spend too much time playing with it. Okay, but I do like this. It's not too bad. I'm obviously gonna have all these contacts because I'm only working with these right now. Cardiology, OBGYN, family medicine. So 23 is the aggregated count. Um, so like how many referrals have we gotten from people in the internal medicine industry, OBGYN industry, things like that. I like it. It's fine. Okay. Uh, let's do, I need to add, oh, I kind of bunched it up here, didn't I? Let's fix this up a little bit so it looks a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need to see that. Don't need to see the referring right away. We can always scroll to see the referring. So I'm gonna move this like this. Okay, that looks good to me. Do I want to see the activities more like that, or leave it? Um, like that maybe. I guess that's fine. Whatever. Okay. So I want to add. Um, um, okay. So I'm going to add some activities, some notes, because what I'm eventually going to do is I'm going to start working on the home page here, which I know I'm not going to really need the pipeline. The leads, I may not need the leads right off the bat. I'm not going to really use the revenue by stage section. Maybe I'll just create a completely new thing. Let's see. Because I'm going to want something for last participation, maybe. Let's do let's work on the contacts, or I mean the activities first. So, okay. So let's see. Okay, so I think I have a few set up already. Let's take a look at this. So, um, why? So why? Oh, that's because I put it under the wrong one. So I should be doing this. I have. Um, I am. What am I looking for here? Uh, Office lunch participant, last outreach date. That's what I'm looking for, right? So if I do a report on the providers, uh, let's say previous month. So like if I want to reach out to them monthly, right? I want to know that. Oh, and and why do I not see? Am I crazy? Did I not put industry under the? Did I not put industry under provider? No, I didn't. I did specialty. So I put industry here. Should I put industry? No, because this is the. But I did put an outreach date, so it should theoretically only show those with the last outreach date. Let's just see what that looks like, I guess. Um, so I want to do. Well, I guess I could do that. Excuse me. I think I burped in your face. All right, let's do referring providers. Um, here we go. Previous month. There we go. Okay. Oops. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and do, well, I guess you know what I could do to make sure I only get a few. I could do this specialty, specialty, uh, oh, what are the options here? Okay, we'll do specialty is not empty. There we go. I like that better. Okay. So I want information here. Okay, so date of birth. Um, okay, fine. I'll create date of birth. I'll create it. Created is going away. I want to see email. Last outreach date, time. Citation specialty. I'll grab referral counts. Yeah, I'll add that. and the phone number, the office participant one. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna put date of birth towards the back. Email. I want phone. Did I put phone number? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Um, I kind of want to put phone number next to email. So email, phone, last outreach. I like that right there. Specialty. I like that right there. Referral count. I like that right there. Lunch participant. Yes or no? I think I like that there. I'm gonna put date of birth last. Yeah. Okay. I like that there. Let's aggregate it. But how do I want to do the count rows? Should I do it based on whether they're a lunch participant or which month? Um, let's see what it looks like if they're a large participant. So what does that look like? So I'm seeing that I can see who's in the lunch participant because that may mean something. I don't know the importance of it right now. Is there anything information that could be important, like the referral count, maybe, like who's had how much? I mean, because maybe by the company, because you do have more than one. So, like, if I do company name, I can see, okay, here's part of them, here's part of them. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. I like the way that's organized a lot better. Okay, so let's go ahead and save that. This is gonna be uh, um, last outreach a month ago. Last outreach a month ago. Let's do, excuse me, public reports. I'm going to do contact reports. The reason I'm doing contact is because, and not provider reports, is because this is going to be part of the contacts um, module. I just renamed the contacts module to providers, but I want it to stay what the system sees it as. So contact reports. Oops, what did I do? Yeah, because I mean activities, this, route IQ, like all these will not make sense. So create folder. Oh, I can create a folder. Contact reports. Everyone can see it, it's fine. Last outreach a month ago. And it's okay, so I could probably create a chart for this. Um, the question is what kind of chart? Do I want a pie chart? Do I want this? Maybe let's look at what this looks like. Um, Mm, I don't know if I like that or not. What about not really going through a funnel? A pie chart? Why is this freaking line right here? Um, 2, 1. Okay, so this is saying uh, uh, how many people in the company. So I can't really see that. What about the bar chart? This tells me 2 records. This is basically saying everybody last month, but it's not showing me a date. Do I want it to show me a date? Um, let's do, yeah, the grouping name is fine. Okay, so let's try this one and see what this looks like. So I can see who these are. I can click on it. Whoops, that's fine. Click on it, and it takes me to them. I can see the date. But if I'm going to use a chart like this, I think I'm going to use this one here, the bar chart. Yeah, I think I'm going to use bar chart because I don't know. I think I like the way it looks. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the dashboard. Yeah, let's add that to the dashboard. Choose dashboard. So I guess I'll do it under org overview. Because technically it is, right? The organization overview, because it's not a lead, it's not a deal, it's not really marketing. Activity stats, maybe? Actually, that would make more sense, right? For an outreach. Yeah, I'm going to do activity stats. So if I go over here, let's see if it automatically added it. Um, the record count, reimbursements, it did not. So let's make a few changes while I'm here. So I'm going to say, let's say add component. So this way it gives me the big old window. Can I delete from here? Yeah, I can. Okay. I feel like I want to change a few things here. Total approved reimbursements. We're not really dealing with that right now. Reimbursement requests. We're not dealing with that right now. Top lead owners could be relevant. Top lead sources. Um, yeah, because they do get leads from different areas. Current referral funnel. Now, the referral funnel could actually work because this could technically be adjusted for. Come on, scroll up. Piece of shit. Okay, whatever. All right. So this could be. I don't want to move the whole thing. Come on. Whatever. Revenue by stage. We're not really dealing with that right now. By pipeline, we're not really dealing with that right now. And qualified leads, that could become important. I'm going to put that at the bottom. let's do, what did I put it under? I put it under activity status. Last outreach a month ago. Yeah, that's fine. Now this one isn't relevant either, but I want something up here. Lead by source, top lead sources, lead by source. So this shows external reference. So this shows the number already. So I'm going to remove this then. Okay, deals by quarter, revenue by users. Now, even though they're not dealing with deals, I'm still going to keep it because I want to show the versatility, the different things you can do. I don't want to move that. I was trying to click on, I guess it won't let me click on it, but um, qualified leads. They do deal with leads, sort of. Top lead owners, and then referral funnel. The referral funnel could work. And then, so let's save this and see what this looks like. Okay. So I think this could work because this could be adjusted for their providers, right? Because they're going to have more providers than what I actually have here. And then this could work for them as well. But they don't really work with deals, so I want to change these eventually. Let's see, deals not moved in the last week. Can I? Okay. I'm watching. Hello. If you have any questions about the CRM, just let me know. I'll have answer them. I'm just kind of messing around. Oh, never mind. They left. Well, I mean, I guess I might as well say, if anybody has any questions coming in here, that's totally fine. I'm here to answer questions and everything like that. So, um, I was looking to do like a banner on here that says like intermission or something. Like, can I do that? Like, how can I know there used to be a way that like a BRB type of thing, like, hey, I'll be right back. Um, I don't even know how to do that. Okay. Um, Bear with me one sec here. Sorry. What the fuck, dude? Come on. So stupid, dude. Like, come on. Piece of crap. Piece of crap. There you go. I figured I'd work around. There we go. BRB snitches. I don't know how to. Oh, okay. I guess I could do this. Okay. Okay. That's stupid. Whoops. Okay. We are back. Um, all right. So, I am going to. I'm going to do. So anything with a deal, I kind of want to remove because it doesn't seem like they deal with deals. But activities, I could do. What are some activities? Um, well, I guess I could do my tasks, but I don't want it to be. Um, okay, so let's see if I can get maybe open. See, I don't want the big one. I want the small one. I have a feeling that none of those are going to work. It's going to be dashboard, activities, task completed, open task maybe. I could do open tasks, overdue tasks. I can replace this one with overdue tasks. My calls today, this week's leads, current and upcoming. Yeah, that one's going to be. Actually, see, it moved. It moved the freaking thing down, and now it won't go back up. I hate that. So technically, okay. So current and upcoming task, I think I like. Did that? Oh, that moved it down to the bottom for some reason. Let's do this. Actually, yeah, let's do that. And then what if I do this? But I want this up and this one up. Or I could do this like this and have them side by side. Let's see what that looks like. So I've got overdue tasks, my calls today, open tasks, and this week's leads, which I think I'll keep that one. Then I got the current and upcoming tasks. Let's edit that name. Tasks. Well, it looks like I accidentally spelled it wrong in the report itself. I'm gonna go correct that real. No, I didn't. Tasks. Um, yeah. So why did it? It look like a T, right? Yeah, tasks. Maybe my eyes are playing games with me. Um, let's see. One sec here. Okay. 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 So I think I'm gonna leave that like that for right now. Leads. Okay. Um, let's see here. Okay, so the workflows. Do I have any pre-made ones? I could actually probably do. Um, Let me see. Let's see. Create a workflow. When meeting is logged, let's do. Do I want to do a subject line? Let's actually see if it will do a subject line. When meeting is logged and lunch is in the subject line. They want it to be create a task to have the provider. No. Okay, so it would actually be create a task. What am I doing? Follow up with provider name, and then they want. So they're reaching out to thank them for coming, right? This will be due the next day, next business day, next business day. Yeah, let's see if it can do that. I don't know if I need to be more detailed. We'll see what it does. Okay, did it do it? Oops. Okay, finalizing the workflow name. Okay, so it did. So lunch follow-up. So let's see what it did here. Okay, so this rule will be executed when a meeting is created. Title contains lunch. Okay, perfect. Task reminder. Okay, perfect. So this will basically just be to show that two things. You can use Zia to create it, and second, that we can do a workflow, a basic workflow like that. I mean, we can do like a more complicated workflow, but I don't want to make it too confusing for people who are new to using Zoho. So that's going to be like the bare minimum or bare basic to show. I mean, we can obviously make it more complicated and things like that, but actually, I want to see something here. Okay, so when is the reminder task? Is that instant? Okay. Reminder, due date, trigger date, plus 4 days. Now, I did say next business day, but I okay. I mean, it's not like that's how it's gonna happen. There we go, business day. Actually, let's do one business day to because I want to keep it more realistic, right? So create a reminder task description. Um, reach out to thank for joining the lunch. Whoops. Join joining the lunch. Okay. I'm gonna, because I don't want to be getting pop-ups, so I'm just gonna take that off. I'm gonna take that off. Status not started. Okay, perfect. I was trying to mute so I don't sneeze in the freaking mic. Um, okay, so I'm gonna save that. That was a little bit more realistic. Okay, so I'm gonna pause here. So thank you guys for joining. Um, so anyway, if you guys, anybody has any questions, if you joined me this long towards the end, thanks for hanging out. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and shoot me a chat or whatever. Um, submit a comment or a chat or whatever that I can help answer. I'm gonna try and do this tomorrow as well, and then just kind of go live and answer questions and stuff. Or if you want me to create a video specifically, for a scenario that you have, let me know and I'll create a video and post it on here or answer or something. But yeah, so thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you guys later. Um, where is the off button? But all right, thanks guys. Bye.